Middleweight silver title. Your march towards the world title continues. You've
live October 25th.
31 fights, 29 wins. Only that single draw, that single loss. And you're basically an uncrowned world champion. You're walking around as a champ that never got a belt, a world title belt. Such a brilliant fight. What do you think about your performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we just have to do what we have to do, and you know, Spada, we knew what he was like. We know we've worked on some great tactics. Oliver predicted everything he was going to do, dirty fighting as everyone said. But we just showed that was a class above. We went in there, thought some of the scores were a bit too close, to be honest, because I didn't think I'd had a look at it. But we did what we had to do. It was an improvement from the last fight. No one's ever done that to Spada before. And yeah, you know, we shown that we're world class and we're on to bigger and better things now.
Yeah, well, Martin, you're definitely a world-class fighter. They love you in Monte Carlo. You established yourself here in June. I was happy to commentate that. And we hope to see you back here in February with another big tournament. Would you like to fight in Monte Carlo again?
Of course, Brian. You know, since signing with Rodney Burnham and Golden Gloves, the cage has gone from strength to strength. This is the second time fighting here. And it's just a beautiful place to box in. You know, I've got great support, which I can't thank enough. They always come and support me. We're looking forward to fighting here in February and bringing even more. So, yeah, it's great to be fighting here, and yeah, I'm looking forward to February.
Well, fantastic. They love you in Monte Carlo. As I said, the Barmy Army's here. Let me speak to your brilliant trainer, Oliver. Another brilliant performance from Martin. He's a world-class fighter, without a doubt. He's a world champion without a belt. Tell us your experience tonight.
Well, tonight I thought Martin boxed very well. Did exactly what we expected of him. And I don't know how the judges had it by 2 rounds. That was beyond me. I think the judge had 60, what was it, like 4 rounds. 6 rounds, that's what.
Notice how they're not mentioning Golovkin. This is live. Martin Murray just defeated Domenico Spada.
With everything he did.
29-1-1 with 12 KOs.
The G, where is he? Where is he?
He's in the house. We'll catch up with him later. Guys, fantastic performance. Martin, once again, if you've got a message to your fans, well done to Andrew McHale, who's standing next, right behind me, the big man here. Andrew, let's speak to you quickly. You're the agent of Martin Murray. You're a great guy. You beat to South Africa. What a great performance. And his march towards the world title continues. What did you think of tonight's fight?
I think he won every single round. Quality fighter. You know, people go on about GGG and his big punching power, and there's no doubt about it, he's got it. But he's a Mayweather of middleweights. You saw him tonight, like, didn't get hit, moved away from every punch, great attack. Unbelievable, and it's going to be very, very interesting what's coming up. Very interesting.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, Martin. Last word from you?
Yeah, I just want to thank, as always, my support for coming over here. I've got amazing support.
Let's not talk about Domenico Spada right now. I feel the fight was prematurely stopped. If you actually get to see the cut, and they said it was an accidental headbutt, but then Martin Murray was docked the point. Spada was cut over both eyes, and it was a very nasty, ugly fight. I'm talking about Carlos Molina type nasty. With Spada, he would hit you and hold you, and basically he would hit you and hold you, you know, and basically, you know, try to brawl his way and rough him up on the inside. So long story short, the ring announcer said several different occasions that there would be a major announcement at the post-fight press conference. You have Gennady Golovkin in the audience. And you noticed during the event over in the United States, it was shown on ESPN3. You noticed during the event, Golovkin's in the audience, but they're not really talking about him. And even during the fight, they wasn't talking about, like, boy, I would love to see Golovkin versus Martin Murray next. You know how commentators do? So that led me to believe, once that announcer said, you know, like, remember, and he said it, and he kept saying it between the fights, there will be a major announcement. You might as well say it's official. We all know that Golovkin wants Miguel Cotto. We know that Domenico Spada, he lost to Marco Antonio Rubio. Marco Antonio Rubio just lost to Golovkin. Martin Murray was robbed by Sergio Martinez. Sergio Martinez took well over a year off, like 14 months, and then he fought Miguel Cotto, lost to Miguel Cotto. Now Miguel Cotto is the full 160-pound champion. So now you have just the two as far as the, you might as well say, the 160-pound tournament. You have Martin Murray, and now you have Gennady Golovkin. Now, as far as all the interim belts and all the, you know, silver WBC title belts and all that, listen, there's nobody else. You got Martin Murray and Gennady Golovkin. The winner gets Miguel Cotto. Simple as that. Martin Murray has one draw against Felix Sturm and a loss to Sergio Martinez. If you watch that fight should have been a draw or at least a 1-point win by Martin Murray. But guess what? That was Sergio Martinez's homecoming in front of 50,000, you know. Oh, got that hometown cooking. Simple as that. But don't get me wrong, Martin Murray is good. And will Martin Murray be the best opponent Golovkin has faced? I'm going to say yes. And Golovkin gets a lot of heat because people say, like, who's he fighting? He's not fighting anybody. Well, if you look at it each step, you know, lately he's fighting better and better fighters. So now, you know, he has the chance to, you know, get Martin Murray out the way. You know, wait for the winner of Canelo versus Cotto, if that's going to be for the WBC 160-pound title. And I remember Canelo said, yeah, he will fight, you know, Golovkin, and he's fighting on HBO. Will that be seen? I mean, that remains to be seen. So here's the way I look at it. You got Matvey Korobov, Andy Lee fighting for the WBO, vacated by Peter Quillen. You got the IBF that's currently held by Jermaine Taylor. You know, that's an Al Heyman fighter, and I don't think that Jermaine. I don't believe nowhere in my heart that Golovkin would be matched up with Jermaine Taylor, and it's not because of Golovkin. It's because Jermaine Taylor's handlers think you Al Heyman. So you got Golovkin, who has a chance. All right, he beats Murray, you know, takes care of all that situation. Then if he wants to fight the winner of Matvey Korobov and Andy Lee, which will be a big international fight, he can claim that WBO belt, and then there'll be two belts out there left for him, the IBF and the WBC that Cotto has. You might as well scratch the IBF out. I don't see him, you know, I don't see that happening. But as far as that WBC, you know, it can happen. But as far as Martin Murray's concerned, he's good, and you know, right now, his back is against the wall as far as, okay, now you got to fight Golovkin. Remember, they were talking about the fight happening last year, you know, and then earlier this year. But he goes on to fight Max Bursak, and, you know, a fight that I covered in a couple other fights, especially after the Sergio Martinez, you know, debacle. But once again, as soon as the fight becomes official, I'm sure they're going to announce it soon, very soon. It's October the 25th, 2014. T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Subscribe. All my social media is right down below. I'm very active on social media. The website, Real Combat Media, has all my videos, boxing interviews, your news articles, everything you can need involving boxing. And also, we're running a boxing poll. So I need you to click the link right below, and then on the right side, it's going to be the boxing poll for Hopkins versus Kovalev. Now, I said if I don't get enough votes within the next 2 days, I'm going to do a video just solely on the boxing poll. So it's only going to take you a few seconds. I'm going to Hopkins versus Kovalev. So I want to know what the fans think. I'm going to Hopkins Kovalev as a member of the media. But, you know, I hate to keep introducing myself, but please subscribe. T Street Controversy, T Street Controversy Live.